the Debater Channel in Norton, Massachusetts, serving Bristol County, Southeast Massachusetts, and around the world. And it's 7:55 a.m. It's 65 degrees. And good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Friday, June 19th, 2026. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Friday morning, June 19th, 2026. It's 7:55 a.m. and it is 65 degrees and set skies here on the nines. Israeli military strikes in southern Lebanon and intensified as U.S.-Iran talks continue. At center opening in Chicago, Obama denounces those who use power to divvy up the spoils. Oil prices have fallen and stocks are up. Traders worry they've gone too far. Take a look at stocks now up 72.50 at 51,564.70. S&P 500 up 8.48 at 75.58. And Nasdaq up 496.27 at 26,517.93. U.S.-Iran talks postponed as fans cancel strip in Israel intensifies. Strikes in southern Lebanon. MBTA General Manager Phil Eng apologized for hair pulling incident involving an employee. Boston Police Oversight Board targets party cams, federal ties at first policy memo. Key FDA committee obviously committed its first vaccine since 2023. U.S.-Iran talks are publicly called off after Israel and Hezbollah trade deadly attacks. Ebola outbreak zone cases up almost 40% in a week. Weight loss drugs linked to Ozempic than ever. Cosmetic complaint, surgeon said. Voters in Makerfield bought Manchester Mayor. Andy Berman's changed Britain's campaign, sending him back to the pub and try to become Prime Minister. Grain Air says Asian integration costs could reach 110 won, offset by 2028. South Korea election watchdog panel recommends criminal probe to ex-chief over ballot shortage. South Korea's lead says Trump wants renewed focus on North Korea. British afforded ease. Arrested 30-year-old man on a suspected attempted murder after a 3-year-old child ended up in a Zeus crocodile enclosure. Schedule. Talks on implementing in U.S.-Iran minimum aimed at de-escalating their war has been postponed. Switzerland said on Friday. Trump awards Medal of Honor to 3 war heroes. Grammy-nominated producer Takey Fondetta 29. Festive houses on Jefferson Street in Attleboro celebrate World Cup spirit as at least a couple of families on Jefferson Street in Attleboro. The World Cup's coming to the United States with a match being played nearby in Foxborough. At 99, the grandmother retreat team still has big plans. Taunton to celebrate Juneteenth with cultural fair. As the Taunton University Network is hosting the 6th Annual Cultural Fair at Juneteenth celebration from 2 to 6 p.m. at June 20th at the Portuguese American Culture Club at 175 School Street. The event is expected to feature cultural performances, food, and activities for all ages. Take a look at sports. Last night in World Cup soccer, it is Mexico 1, Korea nothing, Canada 6, Canada nothing, and Switzerland 4, Bosnia Herzegovina 1, and South Africa 1, and Czechoslovakia 1. Major baseball action: the Red Sox fall to the Toronto Blue Jays 4-3 at Fenway Park last night. It was the Cleveland Guardians 4, Milwaukee Brewers 2, Minnesota Twins 9, Texas Rangers 3, Seattle Mariners 3, Baltimore 7. It's a Europe Mets 6, Philadelphia Phillies 4. It's a Chicago Red Sox 5, New York Yankees 1. Kansas City Royals 14, St. Louis Cardinals 6, and Athletics 5, LA Angels nothing. Wendell Clark, later 6 works in the party, U.S. Open, and in WNBA action, letter 108, and Yaf Fever 101. Craig, goalkeeper calf helps Mexico clinch first screen Group A. Canada shaken by gruesome goal injury. School Tigers best buys before deadline or else. Laura St. Nicholson resigned from Country Club. Lakes require Reddish from Lightning. PSG Marcos Hakimi to stand trial at rape case. Plastic back spreader still in depth versus Australia and fresher than listed. Toss to East 24.25. Take a look at Travel Watch at 7:59. Baby! MBT, hitting them all 30 due to the pistol substitution of trips on the F2H. Hitting them all would have apart from it out to the location of Long Wharf North subtrip in 5-10 minutes late. Dock person will be available to provide guidance. On Friday, June 19th, a World Cup match schedule will be infected all substation Kabir rail lines. New Bedford line train 2005, 6:45 p.m. Substations operating 5:15 minutes between JFK US and New Bedford. Pittsburgh line train 466 15 from Worcester is operating 5:50 minutes between Shirley and Off Station. Today, Franklin Park line service would be suspended. Southwest is placed in service between 44.85 and Walpole will connect with Providence line service at Kent and Jackson. There'll be no regular train service to Foxborough. Kingston line train 1010, 6:47 a.m. from Kingston's operating 5:50 minutes basket between Braintree and South Station. Providence line train 820, 7:02 a.m. from Whitby Junction operating 5:50 minutes basket between Providence and South Station as a World Cup match scheduled to be in effect for the Providence Stoughton line. The shuttle bus is placed to service between Stoughton and Canton Junction. Cyber Expressway southbound side. It's back between Prospect Nine and Dorchester and the Sideward Bridge eastbound side. The Livingston and Dennis. Route 60 eastbound side. The Livingston. 84 westbound also Newtown, Connecticut. Peter Children's time, 8:01. It's time now for Travel Watch. And on the time now for weather report. Dry weather for most of the Saturday with gusty west winds and gale warning sports for the eastern coastal waters as well as Massachusetts Bay sides. And something like Sunday with a couple of humidity and risk of afternoon showers and just for westward rain. Monday and Tuesday and drier with seasonal temperature fall from midweek. Dry weather most for Saturday with gusty west winds and low pressure over the southeast Canada with weak high pressure over the central USA will maintain a westerly flow across New England by Saturday since the week be closer to lower pressures. Expected gusty winds will peak about speeds about to 30 miles an hour. And dry weather persists as well. There'll be a low chance of pop-up afternoon showers 2 across the northern Massachusetts Saturday afternoon, but many hours will remain dry even there. Noticeably low humidity today to the persist on Saturday. Near to slightly above normal temperatures today, low slightly for Saturday as something like Sunday with a comfortable humidity and a risky afternoon showers. Sheared off middle-level shortwave should move things weekly cyclone for a last Sunday. This was not the most potent for the showers ever. It does appear that you're not where the idea. Typical afternoon pop-up showers would be dismissed there because the greatest risk would be toward northern Massachusetts and northern New England to the coastal proximity of the cold flow aloft. Chance of widespread rain Monday and Tuesday. Dry where seasonal temperatures fall. For midweek, we continue to track to our next chance of the widespread rainfall sometime Monday and Tuesday. There may be a still significant time to track temperatures of this low pressure early next week. The 1900 GFS and the European model are the progressive side so much. So today will be dry. The European model is slightly farther west with its track on the upper side of the solution envelope. This the 19008 Canadian, while it has more westward track like the European model, it was slower with its time, and will continue to take it at some of the approach of this point with the time of this will be focused most of the rainfall from Monday afternoon to Monday night, focused a little bit by drier conditions during the day and Tuesday. Still robust signals in the national blend appetite with a greater than 80% chance of 24-hour rainfall, 0.50 inches or greater, and at 8 a.m. on Tuesday, even probably a 1 inch. A more is a robust 67% during that same time. Beyond the system, high pressure starts to push to the west and bring it a turns into dry weather and seasonal temperatures by the middle of the work week. Forecast goes like this. Today, most of Saskatchewan 1 degrees, western around 11 miles an hour, Chesapeake is 23 miles per hour for tonight. Clouds count during the evening and clear overnight with around 59 degrees, western at about 7 miles an hour for Saturday. Saskatchewan about 79 to 58 degrees and west wind at about 11 to 13 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour for Sunday. Showers after 2 p.m. Most of Saskatchewan 1 to 59 degrees. Monday, showers like May after 2 p.m. Mostly Saskatchewan 76 to 61 degrees. Calm wind southeast wind 5 to 9 miles an hour. And after the Wisconsin high is 20 miles an hour. Chesapeake is 75%. Tuesday, check the shot before 2 p.m. Most of the sun's got 81 low 60 degrees and an office about 8 mile an hour transpiration. Philippines at Wednesday, sun's got 84 low 61 degrees and calm given west at 6 mile an hour in the afternoon. For Thursday, sun's got 83 degrees. Calm given south and 5 to 7 mile an hour in the afternoon. Right now, it is fair skies and 68 degrees. And that's going to be it for our border report of this June 19th, 2026 on a Friday morning. Here, Jay Wiggins, have a good morning, my attitude. Stay safe, be healthy, be well. Have a good day and good morning.